Hi everyone, my name is Teresa, and you have stopped by the channel for women over 50, 60, and beyond, even in their 40s, that are living life on their own terms. You know, we're all about anti-aging, not anymore. Let's get out of that loop. Let's start living for happiness. We think that our sun is setting, our sun is rising. We still have a good amount of life to live, and let's live it on our terms. Let's not disappear like they say that we might, because we're not. We're going to live the way we want to live no matter what. And nobody, my friends, not the marketing companies, not the clothing companies, not the makeup companies, not anyone is going to tell us how we should age or how we should live. And that's why I want to create this channel for you and for me, that we can share tips and everything to help each other, whether it's happiness, wellness, fitness, nutrition, travel, betrayal, dating, just all kinds of things. But I want to tell you something today, or share with you my sleep journey and how I finally have gotten sleep and gotten off of all the drugs and the wine and everything like that. So my mother and father both had insomnia really bad. They never ever slept, and they both were kind of dependent on substance, and they both died of substance abuse. And I was kind of heading that way with the wine, a bottle a night for many years. But guess what? It would wake me up in the middle of the night, and I would stay up all night. So I'd go to bed at 10 or 11 with the wine, knock me out, and then I'd wake up around 1 o'clock and I'd be up all night, and defeated the purpose. So then I said, well, let me try something else, and I went and I got on Ambien. Ambien is something that you don't want to get on. It's a temporary fix to a permanent problem. It's not the problem of sleeping, it's the fact that you need to learn how to sleep, and that is very hard to do. But I've kind of figured it out without the Ambien. And let me tell you a little story about the Ambien with me, is that it kind of got dangerous when I went to the doctor, parked my car, which I thought I did, and I went in, I was waiting for my doctor appointment, and a lady came frantically running in. She says, does anybody own a white car? It's rolling down the street. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my car. Ran outside, I could see it rolling, and I saw it hit a tree. Thank God it didn't hit anybody else. But that's what Ambien can do to you. It can mess with your memory. You have memory loss. You have grogginess, sleepiness. It defeats the whole purpose, because sure, you can get to sleep, but you don't get that REM sleep, the much needed restorative sleep. You just get knocked out. It feels like you drank a bottle of tequila and you wake up. When did you ever feel great from, drinking that, or, too much, or, from a hangover? And that's how you feel. Plus, long-term, cognitively, it is not good for your health. They don't know, or your brain, actually. And we have to maintain our brain health. More importantly, we need to do things that regenerate our brain, not, degenerate it. So I was doing that with the wine, and I was doing that with the Ambien, and I was a big mess. So I talked to my doctor, and he put me on progesterone. And progesterone, it helps you sleep. I was on 200 milligrams, and then that stopped working after 5 years, and now I'm on 400. Kind of a high dose, but definitely does the trick. But the thing is that I did the sleep maintenance, and I started going to bed at a certain time every night. I stopped the wine. I started reading in bed, and then I added this. And you probably have tried this, but before you hop off of this video, let me tell you what's different about this, is that this is melatonin, but it's not your regular melatonin, because the melatonin that I tried, it did not work at all. It may be a teeny bit, but if I didn't jump in bed in that 2-minute window, I was wide awake. And even if I did jump in bed, I was wide awake too. But this one right here is immediate and extended release. So you immediately go to sleep after about 30 minutes, 15-30 minutes, and you stay asleep. Now you might wake up about 5 minutes, a couple of times a night, but stay in bed, my friends. Do not get up and go watch TV. Stay in bed, ruminate about a story, just like a story about your memory about your kids, your grandkids, or the trip you took, and you'll go back to sleep. And what this does is it's extended, so it works all night long to help you stay asleep. And I have been doing this for a long time, about a year now, and I feel wonderful. I just wish I could get my hair to look better. You know what I'm saying? Like, my gosh, that's another thing I got to work on in menopause. But I'm telling you right now that you can use any brand. Just make sure you're finding the immediate and extended release, because that makes all the difference. So do your sleep hygiene. Walking every day, 30 minutes a day, does a very good job of getting you tired at night, or going to the gym and doing your weights. But this right here makes all the difference. So I hope this helps. I really want you to try this. I don't have any code. I'm not selling this or anything, but I happen to pull this out. This is August, up until August 25th. If you go to Life Extension, they have the best supplements and they're very reasonable. I just got supplements in the mail from another company because I wanted them quicker, and I got them overnight and paying like $50, $60, all in total 4 supplements, $200. You could get 5-10 supplements for that price for Life Extension had I been more patient. This is about $8. And like I said, if you do get something by August 25th, 2025, you use the code hot deals, not my code, this is one in the magazine, you will get free shipping and I think 1% off. But again, try this, and remember, HRT is, you know, if you're not into HRT and you're afraid of it, talk to your doctor, do your research. This is not the synthetic HRT that our grandmothers, our mothers were on. You remember that horse urine and all that. This is bioidentical, so it's more closely related to your body rather than some synthetic thing coming in. But that is up to you. We're going to be bringing more videos about alternatives to HRT, but I've been on HRT for 10 years and I absolutely love it. I'm going to be 60 in January of 2026 and I swear by it. So these two things work together, but if you don't want to do the HRT, do this extended relief of melatonin. You're going to love it and you're going to sleep. All right, so I'll talk to you next time.